Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and here I have another issue of the LEGO Ninjago Magazine. I'm about a month and a half late to this magazine. This magazine came in the same time my early Monkey Kid sets came in, and I prioritized doing the Monkey Kid sets first, and then I had finals, and I just kind of forgot I had this magazine. But I always love flipping through the magazines and reviewing them here on the channel, and there'll be another magazine video coming very soon because I have the next magazine already. But that being said, let's take a look at this one. So it's got an epic LEGO minifigure, Underwater Villain. Wow, the magazine doesn't even know the name of this figure. This is Hydro Whipper, of course, my man. I'm very excited to get into the Hydro Whipper. Hydro Whipper is not a very uncommon minifigure, however, you know me. I love my whippers, so this guy very cool. I'll take a look at him at the end of the video, though. For now, let me remove him from the magazine. There we go, very smooth. Alright, now we can see the full cover. It says, LEGO Toy, Cool Sight, Hydro Whipper. Ninja Missions, Read, Build, and Play. Ocean Beast, What's Lurking in the Murky Depths. New Set, Water Dragon. Not very new, especially at this point, but even when this magazine came out, not a very new set. Awesome posters, Zane, and Villains from Below. Alright, let's get this open. Wait, this was on the first page of the last magazine, too. Is this the Seabound ad? Because we had the Master of the Mountain ad for the longest time. Is this what the Seabound ad is? Very interesting. A lot different than the Master of the Mountain ad, but cool, I guess. It gives you a summary of what Seabound is. I guess that makes sense. We have the table of contents, of course, a little preview of the comic. Here we have an entire page all about Hydro Whipper. Merlopian Royal Guard. The Hydro Whippers protect the kingdom of Merlopia. They follow the evil Prince Calmar's orders to attack Ninja and conquer the world. They are fast swimmers and are ready for battles underwater. They don't have to wait half an hour after eating before they can go swimming. No way, that's kind of an epic superpower, not gonna lie. Equipment, Whipper Sai. This special mini trident bears the head of Wojira on the handle and 3 sharp pointy bits at the other. Mean creature, okay, and it has you draw your own Hydro Whipper head right here. That's kind of funny. Alright, this is just a little match game where you match these pictures to, like, the open spots over here. I always felt like these games are a little bit lame. I don't know, I know it's for babies, but there's no difficulty to that at all. So, it's fine, I guess. Definitely not the strongest game in these magazines. Food for villains. Which pipe takes each villain their favorite snack? Follow the pipes and take each turn to come up without heading upwards. Write the correct pipe in the letterbox for each snack. Okay, and it has Calmar, Wojira, Glutinous, and 2 whippers down here, and they all have their different foods that they like. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we have a little, like, spot the issues game right here. Kai, what do they do to you, buddy? Where are your eyes? What happened? That's kind of funny, though. I like that. Alright, and here we have the other side of the page where there is no errors. This is like a coloring page where it has silhouettes of different characters and you're supposed to fill them in with whatever you want. So that's Calmar, that's Nia? That's definitely Glutinous, and I can't really tell what that is. Alright, and then here we have the comic. Let's take a look at this. As always, I'm not going to read the comic out loud, but feel free to pause the video and read it for yourself. But if there's anything especially cool or interesting, I'll point it out. Alright, so Calmar's got a machine that can sink ships, and it looks like that's what they're about to do. Blurp, blubber. Okay, so the ninja are going to the shipwreck to look for parts to repair the bounty. Okay, am I looking at this correctly? Are they saying the Hydro Bounty has a camouflage where it turns into a giant whale? I mean, that's really funny, I like that, but not something I would have expected. And this is the break in the comic, so we'll get back to it in a moment. Alright, we have a page right here with just like some simple games that you can play with a friend. One of them being just tic-tac-toe. Okay, cool. And here we have the posters, so let me remove them so we can take a look at them. Alright, on the one side we have a poster of Zane. This is Zane at the bottom, and it's got some screenshots of the show on the side. We have Zane with Dr. Julien over there, that's very cute. We have Pixel's face over on this side, and then Zane riding this dragon in, like, Season 1. This is actually a really good-looking poster, surprisingly. Yeah, these single-character posters with just, like, a name on it usually aren't the best, but this one's actually really solid. I like the render, I love all of this. And man, why is that not an official face print for Zane? That looks great. Yeah, this is one I would actually consider hanging up. It looks really good. And then on the other side, we have Villains from Below. And it's got Wojira, Calmar, Glutinous, and a bunch of Hydro Whippers. I like this one in theory, but it's kind of a graphic design nightmare. So we have like minifigure renders of Calmar, Glutinous, and a bunch of the Hydro Whippers. And then we have the box art drawing of Wojira down here. And then up in the corner, we have a TV show render of a Hydro Whipper, which does not match the rest of the Hydro Whippers. And this text just saying Villains from Below I don't think looks great. So yeah, this is definitely the weaker of the 2 posters. Fun in concept, but just too much going on here. And I actually think the Hydro Whippers you see in the background back there are actually minifigures silhouetted. So yeah, just a mess of all sorts of different things. Not the biggest fan of this one. Alright, this next page is kind of interesting. You have to match these pieces to the holes they fit in, and then that creates a word search, and you have to do a word search to find all the ninjas' names. And then now we are back to the comic. Alright, they're talking about the Hydro Whippers here, being like, what are they? Are they snakes? Are they eels? I don't know. Alright, they're trying to use events underwater to defeat the Hydro Whippers, I think? Yep, that's exactly what they were doing. Okay, I think this was a fine comic. It provides extra context as like stuff that was happening during Seabound, but because it takes place like in the middle of Seabound, nothing too special here. It's fun though, I think it's a solid one. Alright, on this next page you have a few mazes. Here we have an ad for the Water Dragon, including just straight up spoilers for Seabound. That's always cool to see. Here is the featured fan section. I know that disappeared for a moment. It's cool to see that that's back. It might have been back last time too, I don't remember. Weird ad for Rebuild the World. Does anybody watching this know what Rebuild the World is? I've tried to wrap my head around it. I know it's some sort of marketing campaign, but I don't get it. It feels like a waste of a page, though. Like, if you're already buying a Ninjago magazine, I don't think you need to see a blank white sheet with a turtle on it. Strange choice, LEGO, but okay. And then finally, we have an ad for next month's magazine, which I already have, so expect a review of that magazine coming very, very soon. But I am so excited for this Nia minifigure. This might be the best magazine minifigure we've ever gotten, but I'll talk more about that in that video. Alright, and then on this final page, it looks like you have little cards you can cut out here. What do these mean? Alright, it's like a guessing game. It gives you all these different objects and 3 words that you're not allowed to use to describe them, and you have to have somebody else guess what you're describing. That could be fun. I could see that being interesting. Oh, and there's more on the other side, too. This is actually fun. I could see myself, like, actually playing this as a kid. I remember when I was younger, it might have been, like, on a cereal box or something. There was some Star Wars game where you could cut out cards, and I cut them all out, and I played it all the time. This reminds me of that. I think that's fun. Yeah, very cute inclusion. But that's about it for this magazine, so now let's take a look at that minifigure. Alright, let's get this little poly bag open. Oh no, I ripped it. No, Hydro Whipper. That's so sad, I'm gonna cry. Alright, and here is the Hydro Whipper minifigure. Not too much to say about him because I've covered him many times before in pretty much every single Seabound set. In short though, I love these minifigures. Hydro Whipper is inherently very, very funny because he is just another Whipper and he looks amazing. The teal and black used in the head is a great color combination. I like the mystery armor in gold, and the gold printing on the torso is really good too. Yeah, these guys are overall a very solid, like, army buildable villain. Not too complex or special, but that's what makes them cool. That being said, as a magazine promo, being completely honest, this is one of the weaker ones. Yes, I love anything Whipper related, so I'm very happy to get another one. However, Hydro Whippers were really, really common in sets. They came in every single Seabound set, including the $20 one, so it's really not tough to get these guys. So as a magazine promo, you don't really need it. Because even if you want to army build these guys, you're probably better off going on Bricklink, because you'd probably get them cheaper that way rather than through this magazine. So yeah, it hurts me a little bit to say this, but this is one of the weaker magazine promos. It's a fine thing to add to your collection if you have like a monthly membership to this magazine. However, you could definitely skip out on this one and you'd be completely fine. Nothing too complex in terms of accessories either. He just has the teal flippers like every other Hydro Whipper's head, and the dragon hilt with the Sai as a weapon that also comes in sets. So yeah, nothing too special, just literally a figure straight out of the sets. As I said, he's nice to add to a collection, but nothing too special on his own. I do love him, though, for being a Whipper, so this is a 10 out of 10 magazine, 10 out of 10 minifigure. Absolutely zero flaws, could not be better. There's what that torso print looks like with the head and armor removed, and there's the back torso print, which looks really, really good. So overall, I just feel like this is a very average magazine. The content side is just fine, about what you've come to expect from these magazines, cool games, an interesting comic, but nothing too spectacular in any sense. It is solid, though. And the minifigure's a fine thing to add to an army, and he is very funny being a Hydro Whipper, but there's easier ways to get him, so I don't feel like you need to get this magazine. However, as I said, the magazine that followed this one up is looking very, very good, so I'm very excited to review that, and stay tuned for that coming in the next couple of days. But as for this video, I think it's about going to do it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this magazine. Did you guys pick it up when it was out? If you enjoyed this video, please press like, subscribe if you're new. I do LEGO and Ninjago videos like this almost every day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!